September we met, I can tell by your smile.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of our mental wellness series. If you are joining us here for the first time, my name is Okaile. I am a mental health worker and an advocate, and here we talk about mental health, we talk about wellness, we talk about personal development and everything there is to living the best of our lives. I also want you to subscribe to my page on YouTube, Serenity Mental Health, and let's continue our discussions on mental wellness. Today we are talking about time management. Time is like an everyday factor in our lives. Once you are alive, then you have time at your disposal to achieve and then to make the best out of the life you have. A lot of times people say time heals all wounds, time changes things, blah blah blah. But personally, I believe what you use your time to do is the worth it will have for you. If you believe time heals all wounds and you do not use the time into doing anything that will heal your wounds, the time will not heal your wounds. If you believe time changes things, what are you using the time for that will ensure that it is changing things or it is bringing change to you? One major thing that makes it difficult for us to manage our time properly is procrastination. Personally, I am a big culprit. I can procrastinate a lot. Nobody is perfect. We all have our flaws. And I think if you put like 10 people down, right, and you let them identify what their weaknesses are, I think 7 out of the 10 will say procrastination is one of their weaknesses. So today, because I identify very well with this, I drafted 5 things we can do to help us manage our time properly. First tip, according to me, is to make a commitment to yourself. If you've identified that I procrastinate a lot, I'm unable to manage my time properly, then you need to sit down and make a commitment to yourself that this is a part of me I want to change. This part of me, I'm not so proud of it and I think I need to work harder. So the moment you make that commitment to yourself, it puts you in the right frame of mind to make changes in your life and in this case, manage your time better. Now, second on my list is to prioritize. Create a priority list at the end of or at the beginning of whatever the week or the day, depending on what comes easier to you. Make a priority list of the things that you think you need to do at a certain time and how they should follow in whichever order at your own discretion. The more pressing needs, you put them first, and then the less pressing needs, you can put them in that order also. If you are a career person and you are working and managing family, attending to other issues and other obligations, then you know how to prioritize all those things. Put what comes first and make sure that you attend to them as in the order you have placed. Now, the third thing is to block out all distractions. Take an introspective analysis of yourself and know the things that are likely to distract you from whatever thing that you are doing. Not to say that you should do away with everything completely, but try and set certain time, allocate your time properly in such a way that at this time of the day or at this time when you are engaged in this activity, there's nothing that is coming your way or there's nothing that you are being distracted by. And even if the distractions will come, they are minimal, they are reduced because you have set yourself in that space. And when the distractions come, you still need to put yourself in a space where you draw the line and then you are able to focus still on what you are doing. Now the next tip from me is to say no when you need to and be unapologetic about it. Sometimes you want to take everything upon yourself as if you are a superhuman, but you are not. You cannot satisfy everybody's needs at every point in time. You cannot be there for everybody. You cannot do everything for everybody. So at the times when you know that I cannot commit to this activity, I cannot fulfill this obligation that has been given to me or that I want to take upon myself, say no politely and be unapologetic about it. Let people understand that you are engaged with so and so things. So it will be difficult for you to do this also. If you think that you cannot say no, but you are in a position to delegate, do well to delegate. Don't take everything upon yourself. Don't jam everything upon your head and then the whole thing blows up in your face. Now, fourth thing is to keep a time journal. If you know me, you know I like journaling a lot. I always encourage people to journal. I always want to write down the things that come to me, and then so that I don't forget. So if you want to have a certain schedule or a certain routine, it is advisable that you document it. Write down your itinerary for the day. Write down your itinerary for the week. Write down what you are supposed to do at whatever point in time, and write the time allocated there. So if you are allocating 20 minutes to self-care in a day or in a week, write it, what you are supposed to do, where you are supposed to be, and all the things that you are supposed to do within whatever stipulated time at your own discretion. Look at what is convenient for you. Don't overwhelm yourself. Do what you can and then leave the rest for another day. You don't have to necessarily fulfill all your activities for the day, but make sure that to a large extent you have stayed committed and you have focused on the most important things that you need to do, and the rest you leave it for another day. Take life a day at a time. Don't be in a hurry to dump everything on you. And by now, finally, from me, evaluate yourself. How well am I doing? How well have you stayed within whatever time? You know when you are making progress, you know when you are slowing down, you know when you need to put in more effort, you know when you need to sit up, you know when you need to draw certain lines and certain boundaries. So evaluation is very important if you want to be a person that manages their time well. It helps you to stay faithful to whatever journey you are on. So if you're supposed to be at a place at 7 a.m., because you hold yourself accountable, you make sure that you are there by 7 a.m. Not because you are using Ghana man time or you think that it is just for the luxury of it, but because you have a personal commitment to yourself that you are keeping to, and you are holding yourself accountable by it. It helps you grow. It helps you in your journey for personal development. Because as we are growing, certain things need to change about us. Your level of discipline has to change and improve. So if first of all you stay disciplined to yourself, then you can transcend that discipline into other people. So time management is a key factor. I know many of us have the issue of procrastination, laziness, and all of that. But what are you doing to help you manage your time well? What are you doing to help you stay focused and stay on track? Let's share all the things that we are doing. This is what I do basically. So you can also share what you do in your own space to help you stay focused and help you manage your time better, so that myself and all other procrastinators can learn. So again, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Serenity Mental Health, and let's continue the conversations about our wellness. Share your thoughts about today's video and see you again in our next episode.